Okay, so welcome back. Let's see what we do around here. So, so what we were doing the last day was to work. I mean, last few hours ago, was to work on this thing. So on SELinux support, the live build. So there was this thing about adding, you know, a boot append thing that needs to be done so that you've got this this new append thing. So then we need to make sure that these packages go into the ch root, which I don't know. Rescatux ch root. Yeah. How are you supposed to do that? That's my very good. That's my question, because we have probably there are some other ch root stuff that install packages, and we need to know how the hell do you do that so that they don't get removed later on. You know what I mean? So is it because we are not doing this with install? Is it something else? Okay, so we already have here this stuff regarding live build. So we want to be working on dev2. Where the hell is this? On dev2, which is only to 8, and then we just want to just copy and paste the stuff from you know. So right now we are on this dev2, so I just want to take 1 second the value, I mean the functions, what's the fucking name, scripts build, and we have the ch root, no, binary SELinux. Okay, and so we can restore stage this thing here, and that way we can open this file and use it if we want. This binary SELinux thing, we can open it and use whatever it's inside of it. But we don't actually want to go we don't want this onto the package. So basically what I want to do is just copy and paste all of this code so that we can use it on on the configuration.sh that we have here. So yeah, so we have init_fs, then there's the proceed thing. So it's just a matter of, you know, just having here this thing, which is lb SELinux, which is actually defined somewhere. That's a very good question. So the original commit that we had regarding live build, which is here, we were modifying the false.sh. So we have this thing, and then there's this UEFI secure boot thing, which we might work with. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to find out where to modify this append thing, boot append. So we have already done that this here. So yeah, oh wait a minute, we actually just want to have the actual, you know, append thing. We don't need any of this because this is not a you know, it's nothing else, and this is auto and disable. And so the other thing is setting UEFI secure boot. We had something regarding that UEFI secure boot, so it's here. So yeah, maybe the question is where it makes sense to put any of this, because this is, oh wait a minute, SELinux. So here we have the SELinux thing, okay, which is done at the very start. Wait a minute, because I'm not sure if this makes sense or not. So at the very top is this thing that we change the app and stuff, but later on we are supposed to be setting either one thing or the other, and that doesn't make any sense to me, the way this is done, unless yeah, okay, this is some function that you need to modify, so then it makes sense. So let me find LB UEFI isn't this, does not exist, UEFI secure boot thing. Is it something that I made myself and it's not here because I don't know? What's happening here? LB UEFI, does this exist at least? Yeah, why can't I search for that? LB UEFI, am I doing something wrong? Why can't I change? I'm not asking for a full page. What's going on here? Why? Okay. What the hell? Okay, now it works apparently. I don't know why it didn't work. Oh, look at that. We have some stuff in here that you are supposed to be checking out also. So okay, so this thing is in 400 something. So with this LB SELinux thing, it's, so if you have this, you do that or that. I mean, if it's an empty thing, it's not going to do anything, isn't it? I mean, UEFI secure boot thing. It's not checked in here, but LB init ramfs, I guess that it's being set up from another place. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's set up here, so that's why Yeah, so basically what you want to do is whatever you wanted to do down there, you do it before this. That's it. So basically SELinux thing auto needs to be just before this, and that's it. That's how I see it. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is the right way of doing this. You can see how here, yeah, let's make a space here. Yeah, this is how I see this should be working. Okay. So now we should be rather good with this. And wait a minute, where's the music? I want some music in here. Okay, so we can do a commit, which is going to be number 9, which makes sense to me. And so here on the Docker, I can reset this, and now we should have whatever. Yeah, so now we should be able to create this package here. Okay, so now we should be able to install this thing and at the same time remove live build. So we remove live build thing, and then we install the other one. Okay, and that way we could just make Rescatux this thing. But the thing that makes me mad is, let's keep doing this thing. The thing that gets me mad is that we are not keeping these files that we have installed on chroot SELinux thing. So in chroot SELinux, we install these packages here, be in this file. So check package, install packages. So I'm not sure what any of these does. Let's take a look at. I mean, I have so many tabs open that I'm not sure what to be working on. So basically, let me see. So if we go into Rescatux live build, just a recent branch that we might have pushed in to here, and you search for what the hell all of this is doing, what I want to actually do is to find out the functions related to, you know, these functions that we are always using. So SELinux, it's importing some functions from scripts build.sh. So scripts build.sh, or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is this build? Okay, build.sh is in here. I mean, not too many stuff in here. Directory functions, live build functions. So apparently you're getting all of the functions that are in functions directory, probably. So we've got all of these functions. So let's see what happens with a check package, because I don't know, I don't understand what's going on in here. So check package, make sure that this is installed, and if it's not installed, then it says you need to install on your host system. Wait a moment. Is that what check package actually does? It's not complaining for me for any of this, unless you specify. Okay, wait a minute. Check installed. So if this is false, if you are not building with chroot and the chroot is chroot, then you've got this thing. However, if this is false and no, if this is true, no, that's not right. If this is false, because you're not building with chroot, then it says that you need to install on your host system, but check installed. Check installed. User return value. We are an app. Did we check if this is installed? Yeah, and what else? Where's the LB package? It's being modified thing. Install packages. Check package. LB packages. You have these LB packages, and then oh, look at that. If this is empty or you're not building with chroot, then you will return. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be building with chroot, isn't it? Record in file to survive failure such that the recovery take place. apt-get install recommends false, whatever. Without recommends. Can clear this now. Install packages. chroot, whatever. Remove packages. But why would you do that? Why would you install some packages and then later on don't use them? Why those packages don't go into the final ISO? That's what I don't understand, because I mean, install packages. Yeah, so maybe we are supposed. So whatever you are doing here, install packages. I don't think this is used in order to install packages into here. Okay, so it's non-capital letter, whatever. So source ISO, install packages, binary group binary, binary, binary. So everywhere there's this install packages thing. What I actually want to do is to keep the package inside of the ISO. I'm not sure. chroot archives. Let me see. chroot archives. What the hell is this? Let's see what the hell do they do here. So here you have some install packages somewhere, but it's only being done so that you can remove this thing later on. Yeah. So you install whatever. Where the hell is this? You install package, and then you remove it. So it's not something that you want to be doing. So how do you do an implicit installation in here? Oh, look at that. chroot apt options install apt-tut. Why don't we do that and just forget about this? Because right now it's not working as expected. It's not actually working as expected. Not at all. Okay, let me just check if something else uses apt-get. Damn it. So changelog allow installing tasks using apt and do by default for yes apt-get for installing for keyring packages. Build Kali image. Okay. Minimal hook chroot. Reproducible BLC hook chroot. Disorder FS. So functions packages, install this thing here, cache, auto clean wrapper. I mean, chroot archives, bootstrap archives, binary packages lists, binary package lists. Chroot install packages. Oh, wait a moment. chroot install packages. What the hell is that? So you add all of this. Nice. Install Qt packages on into chroot. Okay. Wait a moment. When does this happen exactly? Install those packages. Okay. chroot. Let me check the chroot stuff because I'm not sure I understand very well what's going on in here. So chroot that we have here, let's move this to right. Chroot install packages in here, look at that. So chroot should define the packages before installing them, isn't it? For passing install live, do this thing and this thing. includes after packages hooks hacks interactive. Deconfigure and chroot. Okay, let's go to our original live build, whatever this is, package, SELinux support. I was modifying chroot, so in here you've got the archives. So line 52 that was talking about what the hell, I have just clicked another place. So in chroot we had around line 52 we had apt install. Where the hell is that? Why can't I see any of that? Yeah, look at that. We have no longer this thing in here. Why? There was chroot apt and so on. Okay, this one here, prep install modes. Okay, wait a minute. Mode archives root, install all mode archives chroot. So in theory we have the chroot prep, which I'm going to open on the top, because otherwise I'm not sure what the hell is this doing. So this chroot thing, it's going to take first of all the action, which is install, and then the helpers are all. You must specify which helpers to run, and if it's all, you get the default helpers and archives. Okay, which is very nice. So we get the SELinux one, apt hostname resolve whatever SELinux. Yeah, so what you actually doing here is to run all of this. Okay, mode archives chroot, mod archives chroot. So if I want this to be run in here, wait a minute, let me see, helpers reversed. So if the action is removed, we reverse this thing somehow. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's doing in here, but I guess it makes sense. So bootstrap stage has not completed. Yeah. Okay, let me see. So basically what happens here is that we are feeding this mode archive chroot thing onto the chroot SELinux script, and it's doing some stuff with it, which is actually just doing always the same thing depending on this LV SELinux thing. I mean, actually the set files stuff, it needs to be installed so that we can run set files. So that makes sense. But why it gets removed later on, so this is being built. We were trying to understand how this stuff is working. Install package, remove packages. So wait a minute. So the remove packages, it's going to take the packages thing list. Where the hell is this list file? Okay. Yeah, so you are trying to remove all of this. Clean up, check install, check package available. However, this remove packages install tmp packages file. So if you get, if it's not actually the latest script to be run, which happened the last time. So the last time when we were doing the chroot stuff, this was the latest one to install the stuff. Now we are not doing that. I mean, yes, we are doing that because it's if you take a look at the prep, which is somewhere, yeah. So you take a look at the prep. The first one that we install, I mean, the last one that we install is the SELinux. So, but later on we are uninstalling this thing. I need the fucking build completely successful. Yeah, I actually want to have the lock. There was a lock or something, isn't it? Rescatux release, maybe. So here's this Rescatux repo somewhere in here, and we have this Rescatux release, which might happen to have a lock, which is going to be very useful to us. Why it always open this the place where I don't want that. Okay, so this is text, but let's put this is bash, even if it's not actually true. Maybe we can get some nice stuff in here. Okay, so what's going on here? I mean, I'm not sure this is what. So one thing that we have problems with is this chroot SELinux thing that I think install SELinux policy default and then it removes it. So I want to see what the hell happens with the package if we actually remove it or not. So look at that. Here, installing SELinux chroot packages. This is installed in here, and we do that. Okay, and then later on, I'm not sure what happens. Yeah, then later on this is being replaced or whatever, and then here these packages will be removed. Why? So I guess that this is look at that. What the hell is this? Queuing installation of packages list. What the hell is that? Live build. So you can see how chroot stuff, which is the one that, where the hell do I have that? Wait a minute. chroot package lists. So it's this one here. Yeah, it's this one here where so for pass in install live you do this thing, and so I guess that one of the times install live, what does this packages list do exactly? chroot packages lists. What does this do exactly? This install packages, then it removes packages. Saving cache, save package cache root chroot. Should I save package cache once we install anything so that it's being kept or something like that? So I wonder if by any chance what we have here can be done somewhere. I mean, where's the fucking lock? It's in here. Yeah, so here we install this thing. Okay. And then I'm not sure what's going on here. This will be installed. Okay, and then something happens, and this is being removed. So I'm not sure if this is this remove packages, the one that it's removing stuff in here, or if it's something else. I mean, if you take a look at chroot, the other thing that it does is this install packages thing, which should not remove anything, if I'm not mistaken. If you are in here, oh, wait a minute. Restoring cache. What the hell is this thing? Restore cache, package cache. Save package cache, restoring cache. Wait a minute. Xargs this thing install. Save package. Restoring cache. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So cache. So maybe there's a cache.sh which is going to show us what's going on here. Restore and save. So save package cache. Cleaning current cache. In case of this might return error. So we do an auto clean. Oh, maybe that's what's happening, an auto clean. And restored all cache. Wait a moment. So you restore the cache. You install all of these packages. then you remove package.chroot and you save this thing again. And what the hell is this? Is this the same thing or not? Check it version, whatever, this and that. Installing packages. I mean, restore package cache. Save package cache. I mean, why would you restore the package cache each time you want to install something that it's nice to hear? Okay, let me check who else is using this thing. Okay, let me see. Binary group PC, restore package cache binary, restore package cache chroot. Oh, maybe that's why. Binary group EFI. That might explain why some of. Okay, binary group EFI. Maybe this is going to be useful or something. By the way, what about this build? This build went well. We might want to test this real quick to see if we have the right thing. So we had managed to find out that we can yeah, doesn't matter, let's put into here. I mean the CMD line, you know. Yeah, the file is not here, but then it means that it has been able to have this CMD line for the kernel, the command line for the kernel. So yeah, that's what you want to have. So I think we are quite well. So if you take a look at this now, do we have this twice or not? We have this thing twice. I don't know why, but we have this thing twice. I don't know what's about this, that it's twice. The rest of it, it's not twice, but this is twice. It already happened before, but I don't know. I mean, we have modify configuration.sh, and we only have this in one place. Unless this is not doing what it's supposed to be doing in here, and that's why SELinux it's not being set up properly. So either auto or whatever. I mean, if it was auto, you wouldn't have this thing again. So it's like configuration, it's been done twice or something like that. So look at, oh, look at that. Yeah, so you've got the default values and that's it. This is not a place where you modify this thing. Yeah, this is not the actual way of doing this thing, and actually you don't want to export this thing. I didn't find this thing. I didn't do this properly. So basically we need a way of knowing if this has been added or not, isn't it? Because otherwise you wouldn't be doing this again and again. So wait a minute. So basically it's SELinux extra cdmd line. it's going to be wait a minute. Yeah, so maybe what we want to do is, if this is empty, then it means that we haven't done anything in here. I mean, if it's not empty, if it's not empty, if it's not empty, then do nothing. I mean, can we have this thing here or not? Is this used somewhere or not? Yeah, maybe we can do this thing and that's it. Now I won't be able to know where the fucking this thing is being done. So if SELinux cmd line set, it's different than true, then you are going to set whatever this is. I mean, yeah, just do it as we were doing here, and that's it. So once you do that, you just have to set this thing like this so that it's much better. And so you want to do the same thing down here. However, the fucking line is different. So the line that does this thing should be here. So it's 0. Yeah, that's it. So once we have set this thing, there's no need to go back and do the same thing again. So hopefully this is good enough, because I'm not sure. So hit the functions configuration thing. So what we have here is the configuration one. So let's try to amend this thing out. So we amend this thing, we build this thing again. Wait, we want to build this thing from inside the Docker like this. And wait, this is maybe installing some of the files that we are not going to use, because I think, yeah, look at that, we have not tracked files. Don't we have something else status in here? Don't we have these scripts build, I don't know, defaults? No, it's not here. Okay, so yeah, so I think I have already built this thing, which is nice. And now we're going to see if this new code, wait a minute, where the hell? we remove and install the package, and once this is installed, we can try to build this thing again. And hopefully the configuration part is well written and we don't have any problem in there. Yeah. Okay. Because right now this is twice. We just want this once. Okay, so probably they are not going to do blue drive. Blue drive? What's the blue drive? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So what we were taking a look at this thing about saving stuff inside of the cache, because whatever. Restore package cache. Handle existing but empty packages directories. Now, okay, so what's the fucking purpose of restore package cache? So we have, oh look at that, restore package cache has a .1, so catch package. So this directory in here, it's going to do something in there. Cleaning current cache. In case of interrupt, this might return an error. Auto clean. Create cache directory. Purging current cache. Okay, maybe I can ask on Debian Live a question, and hopefully someone says package cache. I mean, there was a manual, something. There was some live manual. I mean, there was you know, man pages. Yeah, but you know, LB binary, LB build, high level command of live build. Yeah, so lbch root. Yeah. Binary, I guess, the same thing. Proper. Man pages, update version, okay. Front end. Examples. Auto hooks, whatever. Debian data. What the hell is this? Data. Bullseye. What the hell is this? Oh, look at that. So you can do, you can have this thing with a squeeze, apparently. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Front end. What the hell is this? Front end. Oh, so that if you run this, just okay. So this is the LB thing that does everything. Hopefully, utility to build systems. User has this thing over there. Functions, packages. Install TMP files. Yeah, I mean, reads from LB packages. Remove packages, clean up temp packages, head check install, check packages available. It's not like it's designed to be used and the packages inside you put. I mean, what I don't want to a stage file. Yeah, so the stage file, the staff sh probably has the assets and wrapper, whatever. So what I don't want to do is to, you know, where's the build.sh? So if there's this installer, Debian installer, I mean, this also should not remove whatever we have here. So install file, installing this file, okay. So whatever, and you copy this file in there. Load file. Yeah, and look at all of these packages that I guess get installed somewhere. So if we knew how this would work, we could you know, look at that firmware binary. You've got this thing and check package available. You should be able to install all of this, like this one in here, binary.dev, set apt prefix thing, the low depths of the required packages, okay. My conflicts on the load them each individually. So if Debian installer is live, then you do this thing. So apparently you just install the packages manually and that's it. Installer proceed. So it's like you have to load only, okay. The load depths and then you install one at a time thanks to the install thing. That's what I'm supposed to be doing instead of using whatever thing this tells me to use. Installer chroot. Yeah. Installer proceed. What the hell is this? Proceed. Yeah, so this is installing stuff into here. Create a stage file. Yeah, so chroot, there is no chroot like our chroot, so that it has way. Would you appreciate? Hi. Well, I prefer non-dark mode. I'm sorry about that. Actually, I wouldn't know how to change. Where's this fucking like this? Oh my god. Do you prefer this thing? I mean, I need to get used to this because would you appreciate some help? Yeah, I mean, I want to understand how to install a fucking package in the chroot of Debian live build, and that it does not get removed. I'm sorry, but I have to change to whatever because I cannot read this with so much dark in it. I think that what you need to be doing here is just doing what What the hell is that? What installer? So the build installer Debian installer is doing, which is just installing packages as you want to, and that's it. So look at that. Restore package cache. Install packages. Wait a minute. Restoring cache. Why would you restore the cache? Then you install some packages, and do you remove them later on? Kingfisher. You are not removing them, so I'm not sure. Install file. Prepare installer can download file. Debian installer daily builds. Okay, nice. False install packages. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be using those functions in order to install packages. So the question is, how do I do this such a way that it's okay? So here we do this chroot install, which I guess it's nice. So maybe it's just what you want to do. Install this and install that inside of the chroot and just forget about that. So in theory, what you should be doing is, yes, install these packages so that we have them in order to do some stuff in here, but also make sure that they are fucking installed into here. I mean, the reason why policy core utils. So is this something that we have in here? Policy core utils. Is this something? Have I written this properly? It's no, I have not. Policy core utils. It's not here, and anyways, it lets me install all of this. So I need to fucking have, where's the other? So the lbd apt command thing, the load each one of them individually. Install file. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? Binary pool. Installing binary depths. What the hell is this? Install file, binary pool of all of these archives that we have here. I wonder if this is also used when building when you build install file. What? Where is this? Yeah, so it's an actual function of this thing. So install file, it's in here. So archive area, whatever, source leather lib install directory. I mean, this should not be so much difficult. Okay, so this is going to create a live CD that has a Linux, that has the correct CMD line, but it's not going to work because we don't have any of this. Wait a moment. What the hell have we done different? Why? I mean, this MK squash FS, is that what you need here? What's going on? Policy core utils. Wait a minute. What's the actual change that has? I mean, enable live. Yeah, so this is just. Now I'm not sure what's going on in here. So what we have built in here, I mean, now you have functions defaults.sh. You also have the binary SELinux, which we don't use at all. But what's going on with this? I don't understand. I mean, where's the fucking... So squashfs has been done. Now in here we remove all of this. That makes sense to me. So the packages should be in the squashfs thing, isn't it? I mean, why not? Now I'm a bit confused, because the squashfs should have the packages, and that's what matters to me. Create a binary something something. So let's close this thing. Let's try to following packages will be removed. Yeah. Unless what you install on chroot is not the same thing that goes into the squashfs place. Yeah. So bit completed. Okay. Press ask. Number 4. Yeah. Is it going to complain about the file? Yes, it's going to be complaining about the file. I mean, actually, that file there is not exactly the same thing, but the fucking package that needs to be installed inside of the chroot, it's not being installed, and I don't want to be installing this manually from in here. So this should have CMD line without any why? What I'm doing wrong? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, my friend. What the hell I'm doing wrong in this configuration .sh thing? Is this something that it's never set to true because yeah, because this is being lost forever? Or do we maybe export a lot of stuff at the very end, and I'm not doing that because whatever it is, oh, look at that, export. Yeah, so you are supposed to be using export, which we are not using, I guess. We are not doing. Yeah, so let's just export and that's it. I don't want to quarrel regarding this, but I guess we can do this properly. And yeah, so once again we can hit this thing, add the functions defaults, amend this thing. We can yeah, we can reset hard and take this thing into here, because this is def2, isn't it? This is def2, and once we do that, we can full origin, we can build this thing, which later on we are going to remove and create again, so that we can use it here. Okay, so now let's build this thing again. Let's fucking thing how you install packages inside of this fucking thing. So it's install packages. It's chroot install packages. How do you? It's chroot install packages, isn't it? Now wait a minute. Okay, so update apt foreign architectures were added. Yeah. Wait a minute. Restoring cache. Saves packet cache. Okay, how do you install the stuff in here? Foreign architectures. Okay, whatever. So you actually do some stuff so that you have some stuff in here. So if there is a packages.chroot and it's not empty, what the hell is -s? It can be read. Yeah, I have no idea. Bash -s. Bash if -s. The s test returns true if file exists and has a size greater than 0. Oh, so there was no need to check this one. So if you have packages.root with more than one staff, you restore the package cache, then you install a staff, chroot root packages.chroot. What the hell is that? Restore package cache. So restore package cache. Where are local directory cache packages .1 chroot. Okay, so first of all it restore the package cache, and then it saves it. Yeah, so I might just use this thing. So lbapt thing, I mean, yeah. And so these chroot root packages.chroot, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, why would I do this? Okay, so let me try to put this thing in here so that I do something that makes sense. But as you might think, it's I have no idea what I'm doing in here, because yeah. So this enforce permissive thing, I mean, actually this should, yeah, that's right, this should go one to the left and into all of this. So restore package cache at chroot, and then xargs. I mean, actually apt options, aptitude options. Yeah, I mean, I can put this manually on the left, and that's it. There's no need to do any xargs stuff unless we want to do something fancier with some variables, something. Policy curry utils, and the other one is audit. I mean, I have no idea if we actually do need all of that. So the ones that I know that we need, or something like that, are what the hell is this? Policy curry utils, SELinux utils, and I mean, actually is SELinux utils and SELinux policy defaults. So yeah, there's no need to have more than that. Maybe there's a way of modifying files so that we have, so that you have some install packages installed in there, and I don't know. But for now, this is the way that we are doing this thing. So this is like, so this is like, so the case, wait, I a moment. So work around for forcing needed SELinux packages onto the final squashfs, the final squashfs. So this is done in here and in here, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I wonder if this case with this other case it's going to have any problem. We will see how it goes. And yeah. So this, we can have this thing in here, and we can say something like SELinux chroot packages. Okay, so those needs to be the SELinux root packages. So let's just install them and let's forget about that. So we can have this thing in here and in here. So okay, so Kingfisher didn't wait for 5 minutes. Okay, so SELinux chroot packages. Kingfisher. I mean, chroot, and let's see what happens. I mean, I have no idea. And this is the end. Okay, so now hit the status thing. I mean, this one here I can remove, and now we have the hit diff where we have this thing properly done. So the first one in here, functions configuration.sh, we want to amend latest commit, which is the 9.1. However, the second one, which is the chroot SELinux thing, okay, chroot SELinux thing, wait, yeah, so this second one, what's going on with the, we want this to be number 10. Once we have that, we want to reset this thing so that we can build this thing again. And once we have this thing done, we install it there. So I guess, I don't know why I have let's okay, so now we are installing this, I mean testing this and whatever it is or not. So I think this is the one that has the support in it, so we should more or less work. The following new packages will be installed. We are still in with this thing. Oh my god. I mean, maybe I can just cancel and start again. But I think that we should be fine. And yeah. Squash FS thing. Yeah, look at that. So, slash dot NATO countries. Nasty spoofing attack resurrects Internet Explorer vulnerability in Windows 10 and Windows 11. Links is okay. Yeah, this takes a lot. I want to install. Preparing Squash FS image. Wait a minute. This configuration.sh, we were doing some changes regarding configuration.sh. We were yeah, checking the export thing, but what happens with so my question is, what's about the append thing? It's not exported at all, but it's being used anyway. So LB live configuration, live build version. So this is done on prepare config. Validate config. Export architecture. What the hell? Oh, look at that. Live. Where's the fucking SELinux stuff? It's in here. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to work as expected. So we will see what happens with all of this. Shimsing and so on. I mean, I want to test this real quick and see how it goes with all of this, and then later on we can find out. Wait, when is the fucking is it it's not today, it's tomorrow. Oh my god. Spain versus UK. Wait a minute, tomorrow or today? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Why would you do this on Monday, on Sunday? I don't understand. Okay, can you please end this thing? Okay, build completely. Let's just try this thing real quick so that we can build this thing again. So number 4, let's go, my friend. So in here I want to remove and install the other one so that we have the latest version. Look at that. And then we build this thing again. So I guess that we haven't been able to work with that. So proc cmd line. We have the fucking same repeated line that I don't know how to do this such a way that it's not being repeated. The question, I mean, yeah, I should just ask this. Where the hell can I use define this so that it's not repeated? I mean, actually it says something like this validation checks and failing from invalid values, so it should be validate config instead. So maybe we are supposed to be using validate config. Where the fuck is this function? Validate config permitted values. Validate config dependencies. Option extra stuff. Yeah, validate HTTP proxy. Yeah, I don't know. Prepare config. I mean, this prepare config thing. The question is, who the hell is using append in all of this? This is what I want to find out. Is there anyone that modifies boot append, you know, in a way that it makes sense or whatever, you know? I mean, config. What the hell is this config thing? Should I check the config one? Okay, config. So apparently around here there are a lot of boot appends thing, boot append live and so on. Set boot parameters. It'll be a boot append live. Yeah, so what's going on with this? Is there anyone that it's using this thing in order to do something that adds some options to it? I mean, not me, but someone else. So these are not adding, but this is either one thing or the other. So that's why there's no change in that. So defaults, function defaults. I mean, function defaults is the fucking function that I have removed, isn't it? Functions defaults. Have I added this thing somewhere? Yeah. Damn it. This should not be here. This should not be here. Wait a minute. Hit RM. Functions defaults. And no functions defaults. remove the faults.sh. So now we can rebase this thing head 3, and we can squash this into 9, because that's what you actually want to do. You don't want the faults in here. You know what I mean? So this should be done properly, and this probably is going to fail, and now it's going to work properly. Perfect. So now if I take a look at functions defaults, it's not going to be there. I mean, yes, but then it's no longer here. So once again, let's try this thing again. Try to find this thing. So we have this thing which is ours, and then I don't know, you know, boot append live. This is not something that it's been added somewhere. I mean, yeah, group legacy is adding some stuff in here. There's been a failsafe thing and a binary bootloader splash. I think that everything in here is being so append live. The only one that seems to have something different is binary group, but I don't think this is going anywhere. I think it's just using this for the same function. You know what I mean? Yeah, the log has been modified. So binary group EFI, isn't it? So here we have where's the union thing? So binary group CFG, binary group CFG. You can find how, yeah, how it modifies the fucking thing, but this is not going anywhere because we are just running this stuff and that's it. So I don't think this has been designed ever in order to be able for you to be able to modify this thing. And yeah, unless I just check for that and that's it. I mean, yeah, there's no one that modifies anything variable. So I'm just going to make this much worse than it was. Where's the fucking throot? I mean, configuration.sh. So configuration.sh thing. Have I done anything wrong? Yes, I have. So I mean, what you actually want to do if to grab this thing, and if it does not exist, then you just add it, and that's it. I mean, what would you do instead? So this is like SELinux enforced CMD line. It's all of this. Okay, and this one is the SELinux permissive permissive CMD line, which is enforcing equals 0. And so if there's this grep thing. Do we have any something like this? How do you compare? Isn't there? So the question is, don't we have anything that, you know, is there around here any something like this? The other way around? I never know if it's like this or the other way around. Does anyone use grep in here? Grep q file, okay. If echo grep file, yeah, that's what we are going to use. So wait a minute. So if echo boot append live, was it like the other way around? No, it's so if we have exactly what it's in here, okay, which is what we're going to do in here. Okay, if we have exactly what it's in here, then I mean, wait a minute. Yeah, they do this the other way around, which is not very nice, but you know, it's like if this happens, then wait a minute, then this thing happens, isn't it? Because we don't want this thing to be twice. So now we need to do exactly the same thing. So if this echo, then so this echo, then permissive headline. Okay, so there's no need to have any of this, I guess, and any of this, I guess. Wait a minute. Okay, so then what you want to be added here is this permissive line, which is this one here. I mean, the logic is not this one here. Minus b is in burrs or not? What the hell is minus b? To select non-matching lines. No, that's not what I want. I want to know if wait a minute. This starts with we actually want to have this thing like this, so just search in here, search the very end. Yeah, and if there is something else in it that clashes with whatever this is, then it's oh wait a minute, this is when you want to find and replace. I don't want to find and replace, so this is probably, I mean, we just want to do it like this. Yeah, so like this. If this is true, then you don't do anything. Otherwise, you do this other thing. Else, because my question is, can I do this thing like that, or is it going to explode? Because I'm not sure this is something that would work. Let me try to, I don't know, to test this piece of shit and see what happens. So you've got this thing, and you also have, where's the SELinux? You also have SELinux. SELinux. What's wrong with you? No, it's configuration.sh, the one I want to take a look at. Let me open here on the top, and let's find out this thing. So enforced CMD line, and then this needs to be exactly the same thing. I mean, and this is fucking BNSH, which we don't know what the hell is this. So we should say something like echo yes, and let's see what happens. Okay, so quick test.sh, quick test, set paste everything in here. Let's see what happens. So there's no echo. Yes. What's going on in here? Why this is not working? I mean, this is bash, or is it something else? If echo lboot append live, grab a menus key Q, then yes. What the hell? Are you telling me that if I echo all of this, I don't understand it. So if I echo this thing, so yes, oh wait a minute, yes, it's when it's not set up, so this would probably work as expected. So now if we have this set up to empty, now it says yes because it's empty. So this is actually working much better than I thought it would work in the first place. So that's what you want to use. Wait a minute. So now we want to do exactly the same thing down here. So it's just like doing this thing. That's it. That's it. I mean, we don't have to do anything else. So this is the 9th part that we are trying to work on all of this time. Functions configuration.sh, and here we're supposed to be building, trying to install those packages. So hit add functions configuration.sh. So this is commit yeah, so this is 9.2. This is 9.2. So we can rebase this thing so that it's in here, and we should be fine, which is very nice. And yeah, so now we could build everything, but let's try this thing to see if we have managed to install all of the files. I mean, we will see it very quick if that's true or not. Let's close the virtual machine thing. Let's try this thing and see if we get the error about the file not being found or something like that. So this is like this. BIOS boot menu. I mean, yeah, this has not been found, but what I want to see if we have the actual packages on the place or not, because it doesn't matter too much. So here on the top we have the build log, which we can load again, and we can search for these packages that we have forced to be installed in here, which are I mean, SELinux policy default. This would be the one that we have forced to be installed in there. So so SELinux policy default. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It says that it's already the newest version, so it's like you're trying to install this twice. Setting up. SELinux Basics. No. Okay, so these packages will be removed. Let's see what happens with SELinux. So this is being removed. Maybe just have some lines in here, and look at that. This will be installed, and this is being installed next to SquashFL tools. So I'm not sure we are actually doing this properly, because this seems to be in the binary side of stuff, like, you know, out of the CD-ROM. Yeah, so now this is installing all of this 3000, and again these packages are removed just before policy utils. Okay, which one? SELinux utils. Look at that. SELinux utils purging and yeah. I think there's something that I'm missing with all of this, because they end up removing those packages and I don't want to install them as, you know, this package that has to be in here. So cmd line, and this has to be repeated because we didn't have. Wait, is it not repeated anymore? Didn't think we had managed to do this properly. Anyway, if what we have done right now it works, even yeah, I'm not sure what are we going to do in here. Make Rescatux. Okay. Grab SELinux. SELinux utils. Wait a moment. What else have we forced for this to be installed in here? Policy default. Yeah, let's. Yeah, policy default it has not been installed. I mean, actually, update SELinux default policy. Yeah, sometimes we had to remove everything and start from scratch so that it used whatever we wanted to use properly, but I don't think that's the case anymore, because I think we are cleaning up everything before doing anything else. But this is quite interesting how the only packages that are kept in all of this are the packages that are being fed thanks to some variables. So if we take a look at Rescatux, we have make Rescatux, which it's, let me see, make common. Is it make common the one that does all the stuff? Me up and make common down here. What the hell have I done? I don't want that. So okay, this is what I did in the first place. So here somehow we managed to install some packages, and that's done thanks to maybe just some files. I'm not very sure. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have, so live build doesn't have anything. Live.config. Bootloaders with all of this configuration, which, by the way, why the hell do we have this splash, which is not very good. Group PC includes .ch root. Yeah. Where the hell do we have the fucking packages that we need to install in all of this? there should be something somewhere, isn't it? I mean, yeah. Make common. Make Rescatux. I mean, I don't know. Rescatux common packages. Yeah. Okay, I remember this a bit. So this is going to set a variable that it's later on used by something. Where the hell? Common packages. So at the end, everything goes into common packages. Is this something that we are using in make common somewhere? No, it's not. So don't remember common packages. Oh, look at that. Quick not squash fs, quick only reveal binary. So we have some of that. And make Rescatux has this fucking file, but apparently make common is the one. Why the hell aren't you finding anything? Wait a minute. Let's start again. Make Rescatux. Okay, so packages. Common packages. So packages is being used in here. Oh, look at that. Core packages. Live tools, user setup, sudo eject. And then what? Core packages recommends. So here it is, the packages stuff. Then we need to add to this the list chroot. Custom packages list folder list.chroot. I mean, this is one thing that you have on each one of the projects. You're not supposed to be writing stuff on the project itself, but I guess that we can find who the hell is running this list.chroot thing. What the hell is this in here? List.chroot. Chroot archives. Okay, bootstrap archives. Chroot package lists. Installer, Debian installer. So chroot package lists. It's what we want to do. Chroot package lists. Chroot packages lists. I mean, we were already there, isn't it? I mean, maybe not the same thing, but look at that. So span package list. Do not use this thing. Package root. Discover unique package architectures and fully expanded package list for architectures. So apparently this is working with this packages.chroot. So we could somehow mess around with this. It would be very nice, because packages.chroot, we could maybe add some stuff into there. You know what I mean? If grep silent this thing cat packages chroot.cfg, packages.cfg, what the hell is this? proceed, proceed, packages.chroot proceed. Oh, look at that. So we might end up doing any of this. So chroot file. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, okay, so chroot firmware. Okay. Ensure that this exists before it's been manipulated. Drop section and keep package names only. Look at that. Firmware packages. Where the hell is this being used? Look at that. Manually add firmware Linux meta packages if available. Otherwise, you complain. What's wrong with this? Drop section and keep packages names only. So I guess that this might have some variables that are not okay. Print $NF. I'm not sure what the hell is doing this thing here. Echo echo. Some no latency to be accepted. Packages.chroot.cfg boolean firmware. Oh, this is you actually happen to need this in order to configure some packages. We don't want that. So this is what I want to do. Proceed seems to do something similar. Let's open proceed. That's why firmware and proceed are in different place, because you are supposed to be doing the proceed thing. It's also, where's the fucking chroot thing? It's packages chroot. Is this the one? Yeah. So basically it's firmware what I need to be doing the same thing. However, yeah. So manually add if available. I mean, if it's not available, it should end here. Check package available. Why this is equal 1? Check package available. Is this check package available? This returns 1 if it's available. That does not make any sense at all. Where's check package available? Yeah, 1 if the package is available, otherwise false. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so right now what we are doing with this chroot SELinux thing, yeah, workaround for forcing packages to be installed. This is what we're going to do instead. So yeah, so this is what we need to be doing. Let me open the firmware one in here on the top. Okay, let's try and find out how the hell to do this in a rather, I mean, what's the problem? So this is slash drop section. I guess that it's something that you want to do anyways. So basically what you do in here, ensure that the package file exists before being manipulated. I mean, yes, why not? Just in case. Okay. Ensure that this is okay. Workaround. Drop sections. I mean, it's no longer a workaround, it's what we actually want to do. So SELinux packages are these ones here. Which we are going to be installing in here. And so touch chroot packages.chroot. So this should loop not the firmware packages but SELinux chroot packages. Okay, so this workaround is not needed anymore. Do we have this to do? Do we have to do this twice? And how it? No, it's permissive. Everything. So yeah, the way this works, it should be like this. $NF, I don't know. So Linux root packages, then you add all of this in here. So I guess that if you loop this thing and then do this thing, it prints everything in one line, and it's much better than what we are doing in here. So yeah, this is what we wanted to do all along. So is this number 9 or doesn't it matter? So let's see. So we have number 10, which is this series workaround for post. Yeah, so it's number 10 that we need to just fix. So hit diff, hit the status. So hit add this thing and then amend. And we can remove the quick test. We can go to Docker. We can reset this thing many times so that it's okay. Build this thing. Oh, this is doing its thing. Okay. I mean, what we need to try in here is, wait a minute, this is going to end. Completed successfully. Okay, let's close this and start this thing and see if we only have one CMD line, which is what we are interested on. Because if we have more than one CMD line, then it means that we have done something wrong with all of this. So this started at policy.33. Hopefully it's well. And this is needed on the yeah, default settings. So cat proc cmd line. Now it's only once, and I am happy. So we have installed this thing into here. I mean, copy the package, so we remove it and we add it again so that we can build this thing with a fucking live build thing. So let me return in a few minutes. Okay, so yeah, now this should be working okay, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Have we done any commit? Yeah, I have amended the number 10. I think that what we have to do, so we are missing this thing about, is it configuration.sh, isn't it? So configuration.sh has also some stuff down here regarding what you can use or not. Okay, and here's it is. So configuration.sh. So SELinux should have a section in function in configuration.sh that inside of the function so that it checks the proper values. And then SELinux should be run the same way as firmware. It's not a common help script. It's not like the ones that go on to prep. That's what I think, but we will do this thing in another commit once this starts to be working more or less, because now this should be working. So then create a new branch and squash what we have. Okay, and then we do this thing. Okay, so I'm very happy, very excited, and that, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Further image. Okay, so now so at white cursor theme. What's the fucking Rescatux release? What's the fucking size that we have in here? Yeah, almost 1 gigabyte. So I guess it's okay. Okay, so hopefully now this will be installing all of these files in whatever it is, and this will work as expected, because I'm not sure about that. Yeah. What the hell is this? Hook. Disable, whatever. Yeah, look at that. Includes.chroot thing. Skipping chroot SELinux, write it down. Yeah, that's what happens. We actually want not to have warnings, so yeah. Okay, let's take a look at DistroWatch, just in case there's something worth reading there, because right now I'm quite bored. You don't make any questions, please do questions, make questions. So DistroWatch. So true NAS, clone SELinux. Yeah. Updating SELinux default policy and thing. 202. Yeah, have we managed for weeks? 200. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Rescatux doesn't have any stuff, any statistics, because it's, you know, look at that. Yeah, so that's it. Let's hope it doesn't take too long for this to be built. We will see how it goes. What's going on the planet this thing? Ubuntu developers. Incus 6.3. What the hell is that? Docker, remote and Docker. So this is like another user has so you can have it directly in Incus. Running OCE is directly in Incus. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I want to know anything about Ubuntu. Regarding, I mean, we already have Red Hat that has changed Docker to something else. I don't want Incus to be Docker-like. Okay, so Ubuntu Studio, Ubuntu Block, vulnerability scanner, not supported on Linux. Okay. Debian. What the hell is this? Risk 5. Risk 5 ecosystem. Okay. Podcast Ubuntu Portugal. Okay. Tails. Oh my god. Tails. European summer is here. Summer holiday. Nevada, High Sierra, Bikini, middle of mountains. But before we went away, the person stains storage thing. Oh, look at that, Clonazilla. Debian said, yeah, you do as you want. I prefer to use the stable thing. Yeah. René Moreau is still alive. Oh my god. It's working on Clonazilla H. That's it. Let's like tun. What the hell is this? The fridge. Ubuntu weekly newsletter issue. Developer membership. Ubuntu stats. Okay. What do we offer in here? I think that now this is going to work as expected without having to do anything else. So this build has been completed. Let's close this thing. Let's check. What the hell is this? Let's check that, you know, that this works as expected, more or less. So number 4. Do we have the advice that there's missing line here or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe there is no problem with SELinux. We will see. Maybe I have managed not to add any stuff in here. Okay. First of all, let's check the CMD line thing. SELinux is there, which is very nice. And what about SELinux packages? Have we managed to put them into the ISO? Yes, they are here. And what about this thing? We are in permissive mode. We have done it. Okay, now we are going to save all of this and try to work around this another way. So so first of all, let's push this thing so that we don't lose any of this work. It's not a very nice work, but it works. So now we want to check out another version, which, let's see which one it is. This one here, Docker build support. Yeah, so this one here should be, so we should be creating number 3. Okay, and now in number 3 I'm going to take all of this stuff, all of these commits, and yeah, so I'm going to cherry pick this onto, where's the fucking, I have to reload, isn't it? So all of this, I want to cherry pick it onto the current branch, which is Docker SELinux dev 3. Docker SELinux dev 3. Yeah, it's this one here. Docker SELinux dev 3 and so on. Look at that. So we don't want to lose any of this. And finally, the fucking last one. So once you do that, if you go to dev 3, we've got this different stuff in all of this. So these are rebase, like 11 of them. So it's, wait a minute. Yeah, so we want to just squash everything into here, and that's it. So this is number one, but let's do this like this. Now we are going to have one only commit, which we are going to push, and then we will see how we do this stuff with the other one. So here we have the configuration thing, that it's lacking whatever l.config. Yeah, so binary, which, wait a minute, this binary one, yeah, this binary, this is not right. Yeah, wait a minute, what the hell is the binary stuff? Binary, where the hell are you? There was like, what the hell have I seen in here? Scripts build binary, and line 36 apparently. Here it is. If we remove this, hit diff. So if we remove this and we amend the last commit, we should be fine. So this live build in here, number 3, add SELinux support. Okay, let's, now we don't have any change on binary. So configuration 1, which we have seen in here, lbconfig. Okay, nice. Binary root fs. This is something that we actually have to do, so that you have all of this stuff in here, and then you have this xarts stuff, and yeah, I guess that this is needed in order to run xarts. Then you set Linux, all of this one way or the other. So here there is the thing about theatroot prep thing, which I'm not sure we should be doing the way we are doing. I mean, yes, you seem to need all of these files inside of the chroot something, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, the set files were needed, the set files were needed in the binary part, which makes sense because you want to run set files. But in here you just want to have this thing and that's it. I mean, SELinux utils, SELinux policy default, and I mean, why do we want audit.d and SELinux basics? That's something that I'm not very sure about. So config. So config now has SELinux, and it's set like this, and we have SELinux. So yeah, so more or less this is what we want to do. This is on this thing here. So what you actually want to do is to work on all of this, and then we will make another one that it's very nice. So let me see. Now this is working. Oh my god, at last. So first of all, let's take a look at what are we supposed to be doing. So first of all, create a new branch squash. So Linux should be run the same way as firmware. It's not the common script like the ones that go into prep. Yeah, I agree. So how the hell do you do that? Well, man, it should be quite straightforward. Actually, I'm not very sure. Yeah. So chroot firmware thing. You can find this thing on scripts build chroot. Scripts build chroot. So it's just chroot in here. Okay. Wait a minute. So in here we have the firmware. It's no longer done anywhere else, so firmware proceed, which I'm not sure what the hell is that, includes before packages. Includes before packages. Wait a minute. Then you install all of these packages. Includes after packages. Yeah, so I guess that once you have installed all of the packages, it's when you do the you know, the fucking SELinux stuff, so that you have, wait a minute. SELinux. Wait a moment. I mean, actually what we are doing here is check that we have some files. We are not doing anything else rather than adding these files in here. So yeah, I mean, it's not install remove. What's the fucking firmware thing? Program force. I mean, yes, force. I mean, we don't have force in here, but I mean, do you have force in here somehow? I don't think so. So basically, this is only once. Schedule firmware package for installation. Wait, and then they get installed. check package, install packages. Oh my god, I'm not sure how to do this because I mean the set files thing, it's done on the binary rootfs, which let's try to open rootfs, binary rootfs. Okay, so what the hell are we searching for in here? So check package this thing so that later on we can do that. So I don't think this is needed in here. I mean, if we need to log something, we log something, but checking the pans. But we don't do that yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to remove all of this and see what happens, because I'm not sure this is actually needed for anything. So and then we can say something like schedule SELinux schedule SELinux packages for installation, and yeah, begin scheduling SELinux packages. I mean, this is only one thing that you are going to do if you are actually using SELinux, so that you only want to have this in here actually. Yeah, look at that, look at that. So this thing, we don't care where you put it, so we are going to put it just next to the chroot file, just after the firmware. So not here, I mean not here, but you know, in here. So this is SELinux. Proceed. Yeah, that's it. I mean, look at that. So now we can take a look at what we have changed in all of this. So now we are no longer checking these packages in here because I don't think they are needed. They are needed in rootfs only. And so what you actually want is just you want to schedule those packages into there, and this is the place where you do it. And once you do that, you should be removing SELinux from elsewhere, which is you know, where the fuck is this? So live build. So here in config we have SELinux, chroot SELinux, binary root. Okay, chroot prep has SELinux. This should not be there. Chroot prep. Okay. SELinux gets removed. There was no need to add this thing here in the first place, but we didn't know about that. I mean, that's our idea, at least. We didn't know about that, so now we have a fucking plan. So this is our improvement with all of this. We have a plan so that this is much better. So this is number 2 according to me. So this is number 2, and then we are going to just add the number 3 regarding checking all of the values, and we will see. I mean, if you want to check the values on configuration.sh, this should be rather easy to do if we find out some other files, like, I don't know. So there was something like a list in here. Where the hell was this thing? So yeah, so this is what we wanted to be doing, but we want to be doing this thing. I'm not sure where. I mean, probably the latest that has a list. LB init, LB compression. So apparently this is done in alphabetical order. So maybe that's the way that you are supposed to be doing that. So that will mean that if you want to work with LB SELinux, which is here, we should use this thing here, SELinux and SELinux. So which are the different values that we accept in all of this? We actually have them on binary root fs and some other places, but yeah, it's rather easy to see. So it's enforce, permissive, auto, and disable. I mean, later on we will see how we do this thing. So enforced, let me open this on the top buffer because it's going to be much easier. Okay, enforced, permissive, auto, disable. I mean, yeah, auto disable. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Hit diff functions configuration. Look at that. And specify also Linux. So this is number 3. Okay. So number 3, we go into Docker, we reset this thing which is not right. So we fetch this thing like 3, then we check out like number 3, and then we pull wait a minute, the reset one has this pull thing, so it's from number 3, and once you do that you should be able to build this thing again. Okay, nice. And now just remove and install this thing again so that this works as expected. And now I can make Rescatux. Then it's just a matter of questioning everything and then asking some questions, because okay, I have to put this thing here, there, and that, and yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure if we are going to be able to work with that. I mean, maybe we have managed to. Maybe we are not going to be able to use whatever it's needed. Okay. Yeah. So I'm waiting for your questions so that I don't get bored. Yeah, okay. So maybe the question is, what the hell is this? Why do we have so many files open here? So question 1 for SELinux, guys. Which is the minimal, which are the minimal packages that we need in order to have a successful successful set files command. And also we could say question 2 for SELinux, guys. In a live system, which are the minimal packages that you need for SELinux to be available? Okay, nice. does it take so long? So I had seen somewhere that I have a script that I wasn't aware. Look at that. Quick only rebuild binary and quick no squash fs. So with this chroot file system x4, which I think doesn't have a chroot thing, this seems to be much faster. And then with the rebuild binary, what you do is that you only have this thing in here, and yeah, that way it goes faster or something like that. Yeah, but I'm not sure I'm going to use that. But for now, I think we are onto something. Yeah. So now the ISO should be bigger, isn't it? Because now we have, look at that. So we have like 5 more megs. So it still fits into a 1 gigabyte pen drive. So we should be fine. I wonder, I had this this repo which was, yeah, maybe I should have the repo that takes the files from locally instead of downloading all of them each time, something like that. I don't know. I wonder if this makes everything to go slower because it's i38.6 thing. Yeah, I wonder. Jag shouldn't have ended either. What the hell? Okay, yeah, I mean, why not? Let's see when this thing ends and we can have this SELinux stuff properly done. And yeah, so okay. /start. Joe Ingle, the last live in X15 Pilot Pennsylvania, whatever. Wait a minute. KLM. What the hell is all of this? Don't understand anything in here. So Airbus. Yeah, let's see if now this still works as expected. Okay. So we just have to wait for this to build, and that's very... I mean, we should maybe work on other stuff, but I just want to end this thing and then, you know, look at that. This is so much nicer than before. Scene is fine. Look at that, group EFI 32 signed, and we are going to remove the other one too, so we will see how we do that. Let's see how the hell do we do this later on. Yeah, okay, so this seems that it's going to work as expected, and it's just a matter of, you know, testing this thing to see if everything works as expected. Build so successfully. Let's try this thing. And if it works, okay, we're going to push. We're going to squash and then push, and we will end here the stream. Another day we will see what the hell do we do with all of this. I mean, if it's here, it should be on the other place. So, do we have CMD line? We have the CMD line, which is perfect. Do we have get enforce properly done? Yeah. And what about whatever we have in here with this set thing? Yeah, we have this set thing. So this would say yes to the Rescatux SELinux stuff. So we have done it. So now that we have done that thing, let's see, what the hell can we do? Yeah, let's work with this thing such a way that this is number 4. Okay, number 4. And now we can squash all of this in here. Cherry pick onto number 4. Cherry pick onto number 4. And cherry pick onto number 4. So hit rebase 4 of them. And so I can squash this. And I'm very happy because right now, thanks to this branch, which is number 4, which should be exactly the same thing that we have in here. So bookworm not this one. So bookworm number 3 should be the same thing as number 4. Okay. And if we go into the commit, we have this number 4.1, which has the configuration with the different values that you can use in here. Okay, lvconfig, binary rootfs, which is what's it's doing all of this stuff that we need in here, and then we need in here. Yeah, so auto disable. There's no need to do any of that. Yeah, so scripts build chroot. So SELinux auto enforce permissive disable with this SELinux thing in here and there. So this is the SELinux support thing, which might have more commits, more explanation on the commit, but yeah, this is it. So we are going to push it so that it's in here. So this is the 4. So I'm not sure if we're going to work more on this feature, so probably yes. So it would be number 5. I'm not sure about that. The thing is that I want to check out -b, so that this is SELinux number 5. And then in here we can fetch number 5. We can check out number 5, and then number 5, and then we can just build this thing. I mean, I don't care. I know that this is what we're going to have in here. So I install all of this, and I know that this is going to work. I mean, there's no need, but and we know that this is going to work. So yeah, so the next day maybe I will make these questions to the SELinux guys. I don't know, you know, this is done. And this is right down. This is right down. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is red dawn. So then live build. I haven't found a better way. I haven't found a better way of changing a live LB variable that only gets done once, and well, the code is in configuration.sh. Apparently no one seems to change those variables from one script to another script, so that it's taken into account. Yeah, okay. So what should be the default behavior for auto? It will be to be disabled, isn't it? Or somehow you prefer SELinux to be turned on in permissive mode. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do when I do the merge request draft thing. You know, I still need to ask some questions to the SELinux people here on Debian, but I wanted your feedback so far on this work so far, to see if I need much more change. I need to implement much more changes or not. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, going to do anything else. Thank you very much for watching. So we have done big improvement so that SELinux works into this thing. So it's one out of whatever we had in here. So look at that. We have this one almost done, and then we will have to maybe do this auto boot full SysLinux thing, which I don't know. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Next video, right to the main list. Look at that. I mean, no, right into a merge request. Yeah. So yeah. What do you think I will need to explain in the comment? Is there anything that it's not obvious for you? Yeah, so we need to work with all of this. So yeah, I mean, it's okay for today. So we have managed to do this in like 8 hours or whatever. So this is very nice. We need to make this very nice, present to them, okay, this is the way you do SELinux. I'm not sure what was the original purpose of SELinux FS, which is a completely different script. If anyone of you knows, I would like to learn about it. I mean, maybe this part needs to go into the mailing list, I don't know. So yeah, thank you very much, bye.